Tensions between the US and Iran are escalating rapidly. In the coming days, this will impact the entire world, especially oil prices and global markets. Recently, Donald Trump made a statement that could make the situation even more serious. He said that if Iran does not clarify its stance on the nuclear deal, the US will launch an attack on Iran unlike any seen before. Now, we all know that the US has bombed several countries in the past: Vietnam, Laos, North Korea, and even Japan. Saying that Iran will face the most severe bombing yet is a massive warning. American media is also covering this extensively. In a short clip, Trump is seen saying that if Iran does not agree to the nuclear deal, it will face an attack like never before. The question now is, why has Donald Trump suddenly started issuing such threats to Iran? The fact is, a few days ago, Trump revealed to the world that he had sent a personal letter to Iran's supreme leader. In this letter, he clearly stated that Iran should agree to a new nuclear deal with the US. You may remember that during Barack Obama's tenure, a nuclear deal was signed between the US and Iran, which Trump later scrapped after taking office. Now he wants Iran to agree to a new deal to ensure that it never develops nuclear weapons. Trump also informed the media about this letter and said that he had requested talks with Iran. However, recent reports indicate that Iran has outright rejected the letter. Iranian officials have completely dismissed the letter and stated clearly that they are not willing to negotiate any new nuclear deal. They are only open to discussions based on the old deal's provisions. Iran argues that the US broke the deal signed during Obama's tenure, and now they will not accept any new conditions. Now, the situation has become highly serious because Trump has openly threatened that if Iran refuses to negotiate, it will face severe consequences. This statement in itself is highly significant. US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who is considered very close to Trump, has consistently advocated that the US should attack Iran. Pete Hegseth is the same person rumored to have a tattoo of the word kafir on his body, indicating his extreme ideology and strong opposition to Iran. Previous US defense secretaries were relatively diplomatic, but Hegseth follows a different approach. He believes in striking first and talking later. From 2020 to 2025, Pete Hegseth has repeatedly urged Trump to attack Iran. He has publicly stated multiple times that the only way to stop Iran is to destroy its energy supply and target its key sites. Now that Trump has declared that Iran will face the biggest attack in history, it is evident that he must have consulted his defense secretary about this. It is likely that Trump asked how to deal with Iran and received just one piece of advice: drop the bombs. This situation is vastly different from before, as former Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin was a calm and strategic thinker. He believed in resolving issues through peace and negotiations. However, US policy has now shifted. Pete Hegseth has a completely different approach. He believes that to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons, attacking it is the only solution. Western media is also closely watching this situation. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu is consistently pressuring the US to strike Iran's nuclear facilities. Netanyahu believes that if Iran is not stopped now, it could become a massive threat in the future. The most critical aspect of this entire scenario is that Trump is once again running for the US presidency. If he gets re-elected, it is highly likely that he will take some drastic steps against Iran. Because this is not just about stopping Iran, it could also be a key part of his election strategy. Now, the biggest question is, what will happen to the world if the US attacks Iran? First, oil prices will skyrocket. Iran is a major oil producer, and any attack on it will significantly impact global oil supplies, directly affecting common people's expenses. Second, tensions in the Middle East will intensify. Iran also has its own military capabilities and can retaliate, leading to widespread instability in the region. Third, global markets will experience increased uncertainty. Investors will panic, stock markets will take a hit, and many economies worldwide will face negative repercussions. Therefore, the coming days are going to be highly crucial. If tensions between the US and Iran continue to rise, it will become a global concern. And if a conflict breaks out, It is most likely to occur in the Indian Ocean region, where the US military base Diego Garcia is located. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more important updates like this.